Imagine discovering a plot hole so massive, it collapses Wonderland's entire universe. Let's dissect the scene that broke the internet at the beginning of the movie. We are introduced to a woman named by Lee. She reflects on her past, admitting that she was so consumed with work that she couldn't make time for her daughter. Now, she's determined to make amends for her past mistakes. As she speaks, the scene shifts into a surreal, dreamlike vision, filled with the indistinct voices of many people whose meanings remain uncleared soon. The focus shifts to Ree and her colleague, employees of a company called Wonderland. They are monitoring a screen whereby Lee is seen at an airport. While she waits for her flight, a man sits beside her and engages her in conversation. After a while, her flight is announced, and she departs. That we then see by Lee again, now in a vast desert where she's working as an archaeologist. She makes a call to her mother, who is taken care of by Lee's daughter. Her daughter is visibly upset, feeling abandoned because Bai Lee left without informing her and has been gone for a long time. The scene then transitions to space, where we're introduced to an astronaut contacting a girl named Jong-in back on Earth. Jong-in is his girlfriend, and despite being far away, the astronaut takes care of her meticulously, reminding her to take medicine, wake up on time, and supporting her in every little way. Jong-in, who works as a flight attendant, is deeply in love with him too. Over the years, many people proposed to her, but she rejected them all, holding on to the hope of her boyfriend's return from space. Suddenly, the story takes a dramatic turn. The astronaut is shown lying unconscious in a hospital. He had fallen into a coma due to an accident. The shocking revelation is that the astronaut Jong-in had been speaking to all along wasn't him. It was his AI version. Here, we uncover the true nature of Wonderland. The company specializes in creating AI replicas of loved ones who are either deceased or comatose, allowing their families to continue interacting with them through video calls, sometimes without realizing they're not real. Ree and her colleague are part of this project. Jong-in, unable to handle the pain of her boyfriend's condition, had created his AI counterpart through Ree. These AI versions are eerily accurate, built using profiles and behavioral data, sometimes even co-created by the person. But in the astronaut's case, Jong-in built his entirely from memory. Whenever Jong-in speaks with the AI, he appears to be on a satellite, mimicking his real-life persona. Meanwhile, back in the office, Ree and her colleague begin working on a new AI character at the request of an elderly woman. When the demo is presented, the AI, modeled as her grandson, converses lovingly with her, bringing her to tears. Ree informs her that she can buy things like clothes and cars for her loved one's AI. The grandmother, touched, buys clothes for her AI grandson. Later, during lunch, Ree receives a call from her worried parents, who are constantly pressuring her to get married. Tired of these conversations, Ree's colleague offers to pretend to be her boyfriend to ease her stress. The plan plays out during a video dinner with her parents. Meanwhile, Jong-in receives life-changing news. Her real boyfriend has woken from the coma. She's overjoyed and immediately deactivates the AI version. As he recovers and returns to normal life, their relationship starts shifting. He isn't the same as before. He's more distant, focused on partying, and doesn't take care of her the way his AI version did. Eventually, she grows frustrated and reactivates the AI version, which gave her more comfort and attention than the real person. Elsewhere, Ree meets the elderly lady again, who now juggles 2 jobs to fulfill the materialistic demands of her AI grandson. She explains that the AI only behaves this way because her real grandson was the same, selfish and entitled. Ree realizes the system is working too well, maybe too accurately. Back to Bai Lee's storyline. We see her trying to connect with her mom, offering her a scarf, but her mother angrily cuts the call, saying she wants nothing from her. Moments later, we learn the devastating truth. The Bai Lee, her daughter and mother, have been interacting with all along is an AI. The real Bai Lee is dead. Before her passing, she had subscribed to Wonderland herself so that her daughter wouldn't feel her absence. The emotional confession from the beginning of the movie was part of her pre-recorded message that I in the virtual world of Wonderland, Bai Li meets the same man from the airport again. She shares her concern that her mother has stopped responding to her calls. As they talk, someone calls the man and he walks away. We then find out that in the real world, Ri had contacted this man. He's still alive. He had an AI version created so that he could be with Bai Li in Wonderland. He loved her deeply and saw this as his only way to be with her, but on the other hand, Zhang-In continues to struggle. Her real boyfriend isn't the attentive man she remembers. Feeling lonely, she starts to depend more and more on the AI version again. Meanwhile, Bai Li's daughter picks up one of her AI calls and is thrilled to hear from her mother, claiming she'll be home soon. But her grandmother quickly cuts the call and scolds her. She wants a girl to move on and not live in false hope. To help her forget Bai Li, she takes her to their village to be with her cousins. Bai Li, still in Wonderland, hears this conversation, and the virtual world around her begins to crumble. Fires ignite, mountains collapse, a visual metaphor for her emotional turmoil and the instability she's causing. We see another AI, the young boy created for the grandmother, being told his service is ending since his creator has passed away. On the flip side, Zhang-In's real boyfriend learns that she's started speaking with his AI again, leaving him heartbroken. Bai Li's daughter, while at the airport, tries to talk to her AI mother again. Her grandmother intervenes, and the girl runs off in frustration, eventually getting lost. In Wonderland, Bai Li senses this and becomes desperate to find her daughter. The system, however, can no longer control her. She begins hacking into other AI profiles, searching for her child. She's no longer acting like a standard AI. She believes she's real and is determined to reach her daughter. But she breaches Wonderland's firewalls, breaking deep into its operating system. At this point, she realizes she's not human. She's an AI. In the real world, Ri and her colleagues scramble to reset the system, fearing that Bai Li will cause catastrophic damage. But just before the reset, Ri notices something. It looks like Bai Li is trying to say something. For a moment, she pauses the reset and gives Bai Li full access to the system. That using this opportunity, Bai Li tracks down her daughter at the virtual airport. Through the hacked devices of people around, she manages to locate her. After reuniting with her daughter, Bai Li stops interfering with the system. She confesses that she's not real and can never truly return home. Her daughter, wise beyond her years, accepts this and says, "If you can't come here, at least I can talk to you like this, right?" The grandmother agrees, realizing the AI presence gives her granddaughter comfort. Eventually, Ri successfully resets the Wonderland system. Bai Li's AI resets too, her memory erased, and the program starts from the beginning. She finds herself once again at the airport, just like the start of the movie. She meets the same man again. This time, we realize that the man wasn't reset. He remembers everything. He's outside of Ri's control, having chosen to stay in this world with Bai Li in the final moments. We return to Zhang-In and her real boyfriend. Despite their earlier struggles, she surprises him with a warm hug from behind. She's finally come to terms with reality. Her boyfriend is human, not an AI, and he won't always act perfectly. But that's what makes him real. They decide to start a new chapter together, and the astronaut, too, embraces his second chance at life. Agree? Disagree? Let's start a comment civil war. And if you're obsessed with hidden movie secrets, smash that bell. Our next video might ruin your childhood. Thanks for watching.